experience I would like to share, but I would also like to learn from peers working in the trial industry, and that is certainly something I really enjoy when listening to the presentations, when also chairing some of these sessions, and basically in the ultimate way then also networking and sharing the experience with all the kind of other people. That is certainly absolutely fascinating. Certainly the kind of changing paradigm with regard to how clinical trials are being conducted in the future, but to some part, of course, already nowadays. We are certainly going into a more decentralized setting. We are going more into remote monitoring. We are certainly going into more AI-supported clinical trial conducting, and this will certainly then need the kind of collaboration between stakeholders, between all stakeholders in the clinical trial industry, not only sponsors, investigators and service providers, but certainly also the kind of regulatory agencies and also academia. And this is, of course, only possible when there's a open and honest conversation about this. And there we start with this kind of events like today. In many sessions, of course, the kind of influence on how new tools like artificial intelligence and also machine learning can support the evolution of clinical trials in the future. That is certainly visible already in the general healthcare setting. It will certainly also in particular influence then how clinical trials are being conducted in the future. And everyone should then also jump into this kind of new area, and we will see certainly much more also in the future on this. Well, generally, I think there are certain kind of mega trends now happening in the overall world environment. And one of these are, of course, generally the pharmaceutical industry and also IT and also software development. These are certainly one with the highest influence on basically R&D in innovations and also expenditure relative to their overall revenue. And that is certainly coming more and more in the future, and this may also change the way how we are working together in the kind of clinical trial industry, thinking about data sharing model, maybe also risk sharing models.